Hey, I'm Ranger Terry.
And I'm Ranger John. Greetings from Charles Towne Landing State Historic Site, which preserves the original location of Charleston, South Carolina.
Speaking of Charleston, isn't this year a very special year for Charleston?
That's right, Terry. 2020 marks the 350th anniversary of its founding.
Wow.
Back in April of 1670, a small group of English colonists and enslaved Africans, with great assistance from the native Kiowa people, inaugurated the permanent European settlement of what is now South Carolina by establishing Charlestown, the first capital of England's Carolina colony, here on the west side of the Ashley River.
Hey John, can you tell us why they chose this area?
Sure, Terry. Defensive concerns figured prominently in Charlestown's placement. One of England's biggest rivals, Spain, was already firmly entrenched to the south in Florida and also laid claim to the land that the English called Carolina. So, wary of a Spanish attack, the colonists planted their first settlement on this bluff of high ground, which was surrounded and protected on three sides by salt marsh.
Hey John, we seem to be staring at the muzzles of some cannons.
Yeah, so the colonists further strengthened their already naturally defensible position by constructing fortifications, including an earthen gun platform, which has been partially reconstructed on its archaeological footprint.
So this is really Charleston's first battery.
Yeah, that it was, Terry. And it was placed here to control the approaches up the Ashley River, which you can see out here. Of course, all these trees would have been clear-cut for an unobstructed field of fire.
We're standing here behind the fortifications, and it looks like the colonists came prepared to defend themselves.
Absolutely, Terry. Carolina was a proprietary colony, meaning that King Charles II, after whom Charlestown was named, had rewarded 8 of his supporters with the Carolina Charter. And while the proprietors were responsible for the overall defense of their province, the Crown donated 12 great guns to the cause, 8 sakers and 4 demi-culverins, which fired 6 and 12-pound shot respectively. We have 6 guns here at Charles Towne Landing, 4 sakers and 2 demi-culverins. They're all reproductions. They represent half of what arrived with the First Fleet.
Hey John, that's a pretty cool crest on the cannon.
Yeah, it is. The guns that Charles II donated to the Carolina colony were likely surplus ordnance that had been cast during the reign of his father, King Charles I. And this crest here represents King Charles I. The C stands for Carolus, which is Latin for Charles, and the R for Rex, which is Latin for king.
Clearly, we're not standing in downtown Charleston. While great for defense, this area was not good for commerce, which is really why this settlement was formed.
Yeah, Charlestown on the Ashley only served as Carolina's seat of government for about a decade. Then in 1679, the proprietors instructed the colonists to relocate the capital to the peninsula between the Ashley and the Cooper rivers to take advantage of the deeper water Cooper, which made a much better port.
So we're going to go change into some period clothing.
And then we'll be back with an artillery crew to give Charleston a proper birthday salute.
We'll see you shortly. All right, we're back and we're ready to fire. We've got our gun crew.
So we're going to load it for you, and we'll be right back. Here's the charge. Prying the piece. All right, we're almost ready to fire. Gunners, have a care. In the match.
By your command.
Give fire!
Mariners, have a care!
From the crew at Charles Towne Landing State Historic Site, happy birthday, Charleston. 350 years and going strong.